Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marina. I do mobile home living in a trailer park in Tennessee, and I'm on my way to make my mobile home a mobile mansion, one room at a time. We have taken this 16 by 80 single wide and totally transformed it. We have made it our absolute dream home, and we have made it possible for 6 people to live comfortably in a single wide. I document this trailer park living and making over this trailer into our mobile home mansion over here on the channel. So if you're new, welcome.
Hey guys, it's Fearful Creative.
Imposter! Tell them what we're doing today, boss.
Okay. Hey, I'm glad you're starting to get on board with who I am. Today, what we're going to do is we are actually going to not do anything. We're going to just go chillax for a little bit.
Not.
Dang it. Okay. We're building a, what do you call it? A built-in?
It's a built-in something other.
It's a built-in something other. That's what we call it here in Tennessee. It's a built-in something other.
When we first started doing our mobile home mansion makeover from one end to the other, I was more focused on what it looked like and not how we could actually use the things. Like, I did not maximize the space to the best of my ability. So I've been having to go back and fix a lot of those areas because we're running out of space. Our kids are getting older, and we went on this big declutter and organizing journey. So now we need homes for places, and we need those homes to be convenient and realistic. Above beauty, we're really working on making sure that everything we do is functional and done to the best of our ability. So I've been going through and adding more storage, some unique storage, because we are in a 16 by 80, but storage nonetheless, to make sure our home continues to run smoothly and to make sure that we have space in here.
Why are you telling me this? Tell them.
What do you think about storage? You want more storage, less storage?
More storage. Lord knows we need it.
But we still want it to look good, right?
Yeah, we don't want it to look like storage for hoarders or hoardage. Hoardage. We don't want hoardage.
So that being said, today we're finishing up the living room makeover. I've done this sucker in a series. We're finally finishing it, and we're ending it with this wall. We were going to add shelving. I was going to do top to bottom, ceiling to floor shelving, but I have shelving over there. We have shelving over there. We're not doing more shelving. Walmart department store is the vibe it's given.
A Hobby Lobby display.
Hobby Lobby? Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. So
Except
no
for
more
my really
shelving.
awesome arches.
The really awesome arches?
They don't have that at Hobby Lobby.
No, those are unique. Those are custom made,
Yep.
unique. We've got, I think you do really good unique pieces in the house.
Thank you.
We ain't going with shelving. We're going to go with closed storage because we need storage. We drew it out. Actually, who drew it out this time?
She did. And she did pretty good. Once I added color, it looked great.
It did. So I drew it out. Usually I tell Shane what I want when he puts it on paper, but I put it on paper this time and he modified it so it was more realistic, and he had all the measurements and stuff. But we drew out what we wanted, and now we're going to try to make it happen.
We've got 3 pre-made cabinets over here. 2 of them are 30 high, 30 wide, 12 deep. They're actually supposed to be wall cabinets. We're going to put them down on the bottom and make them bottom cabinets, though.
And in order to do that, we have to build a frame.
Yeah, we're going to build a frame.
Say that.
That's what I'm getting to.
You're veering off the script.
There is no script. There's no script. We're going to build a frame to go on the both of those to make them go up about 3 inches higher. And then we've actually got another cabinet. It's a smaller one. It's a 36 wide. What is it by height? 12? I think it's 12 high and 12 deep. So it's short, and it's going to go under the window here. It's going to be a modified window seat. It's going to have little pillows on it. It's going to look cute. Then we're also going to have a custom made cubby hole over here next to the door on that side. And then over here, going to be like a little, kind of a little desk.
That's what we're doing building wise. Decoration wise, so we are adding a lot's going to be going on down here at the bottom. Doing that much down here is going to make it feel sort of closed off. So we're going to leave these areas up here pretty open with minimal decor. And there's also going to be minimal decor on the surface of the cabinets. Like he said, we're thinking pillows. I'm thinking either a cushion on the window seat or possibly pillows and a blanket. I don't know yet. But the main thing is because we've got a lot going on from here down, there's gonna be less going on here up, but it's still gonna look really cute.
I said at first we were going to make frames, but we're actually gonna take the base, what do you call it?
Board.
Baseboard. Thank you. We gotta take the baseboard off first so we can have everything flush. So, come on. Thumbnail. Thumbnail. Going on a mission, start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Everybody's with it, rev it up now. That was unplanned, unprepared. That's how in sync we are. I told Colton the other day, I opened the door and he's like, what are you doing? I said, Daddy's about to come down the hill. He said, how do you know? I said, I just feel it. Sure enough, Shane was coming down the hill. He's like, that is so cool. I was like, that's what happens when you're married to your soulmate. I'm going to give this side of the room a good coat of paint. It definitely needs it. You guys can see on the left side here, some of it's shiny, some of it's not. It's like shiny zebra stripes. It's like a Cameron. He goes around and around this whole clip. But I had accidentally used gloss paint and I was like, no, we are not doing gloss paint. I need satin or eggshell because it's easily washable but not super shiny. So I just went over it with satin and I'm just giving it a good coat of paint so we have a good base. One of the, if not the most frequent question that I get asked is what color of paint my living room is, and it is Stone Harbor Grayish from Walmart. I'm quickly taking off the cabinet doors so I can easily paint the cabinets. We're measuring out the bottom of each cabinet to kind of create a platform for it to raise them up a little bit off the ground.
To
make these more sturdy, Shane just made sure they were put together with the nail gun, but then he reinforced it with screws, and then he attached them from the bottom of the cabinets so that the cabinets wouldn't be sliding off of the platform on random occasions at random moments. We just wanted it to be sturdy because we were also going to have to add spacers, so there was going to be room in between the cabinets for there to be some movement, and we didn't want any movement going on. We lined up the measurements for the spacers with the smallest cabinet, and then we just attached them from each side of the cabinets to secure them. And then we got to work on the surface of the cabinets, which was going to go on top of the cabinets, the cubby hole, and the additional desk, because I wanted it to kind of be one big built-in piece. I knew that this was the part of this makeover that was really going to make this wall over here pop and give it a unique feel to it. So I wanted to be careful about how we assembled it, and I wanted to do it in a way that it didn't look like it was just pieced together, but that it looked like it was one whole piece.
Looking back at the good times before it all went down, climbed right up on the hillside, a different view of my life. You left me running on and on, but I don't care, would you let me in? You said goodbye like everything's gone, everything that we could have been. But I know you're my liability. Yeah, I know you're my You say that you're sorry. We turn the page and make up. A broken trust got you haunted. To doubt in you was enough to leave me chasing you on and on. But I don't care, I will let you in. You said goodbye like everything's gone, everything that we could have been. But I know you're my liability. Yeah, I know you're my liability.
I made this a little harder on Shane than it had to be because I didn't want even cubby holes. I wanted the middle one to be a little bit bigger so that I could put a plant there. Like a plant, you know, with the seasons, maybe a small Christmas tree, something like that. So I wanted the middle one to be a little bit bigger, so it could have been way easier on him if I hadn't chosen it this way. But I really wanted an area in the middle to put a little oomph in, to put a little piece of decor in. The cubby hole did take the longest out of all of this, out of probably the desk and the platforms put together, because it was just hard with the weird measurements that I gave him. But he pulled it off like he always does. He always pulls whatever I want off in a realistic way. So obviously I ask for big stuff sometimes, and he's like, okay, Merina, let's bring it down a little bit, like let's get realistic here. But he always makes whatever I want happen no matter what, and he did with the cubby hole too, and I appreciated it, because then I could absolutely put a plant in there. After that, we started working on getting the rest of the countertop up so that I could sand it down and start painting it. All girls go running outside, running outside, running outside. I created a monster because nobody wants to see Marshall no more. They want Shady. 8-year-old me had no business knowing every Marshall Mathers lyric to his songs.
Running through my mind at night. Think about you all the time. Not sure I'm getting by, but these are my deepest secrets. Running through my mind at night. Think about you all the time. Not sure I'm getting by, but these are my deepest secrets. Running through my mind at night. Think about you all the time. Not sure I'm getting by, but these are my deepest secrets. Running through my mind at night. Think about you all the time. Not sure I'm getting by. These are my deepest secrets. I cannot let it go. There's nothing more that you should know. Even though it hurts me so, I just can't let it go. Running through my mind at night. Think about you all the time. Not sure I'm getting by. These are my deepest secrets.
I had a bunch of leftover poly from previous projects, I mean like years ago, that I really wanted to use up and I didn't want to waste. So I had 2 spray cans full of the poly matte, clear matte, and then I had a can full of the poly clear matte. Well, the sprays worked fine. I did 2 coats of it and I sanded in between like you usually do with poly. And then I started using the old can I had, and that was not a good idea. That's where I messed up. You always hear that poly yellows over time, right? But you think that it yellows over the project it's put on. It actually apparently yellows in the can, because as I began to put the canned poly on this, it made it more of an off-white versus the bright white that it was. And I really said that I messed up, but I didn't, because I actually like the off-white a little bit better than the bright white. It's like not as in your face, you know. But a lot in my house is contrast. It's white, black, dark woods. I'm going to start incorporating light woods. So it's all about contrast. That's what I really love in my home. So it had the potential to go really south, but it didn't. I ended up liking the offish white color that it gave me.
Person that you call up when you're down. Wanna be the first who knows all of your deepest secrets. Can I be the one who wakes you up before you missed your ride? 'Cause I wanna be close to you, and I wanna show you something new. You gotta know, every day I got your back, yeah, you can count on me for that. So put your hand in mine, I will be there every day. When you're sick of the climb, I will make sure it's okay. I know you didn't ask for any of this, but we reach for the sky. Lost with flying colors now. Of the keep the pace, but someday we will find that the world has changed, but we stay true to each other. I will always be there for you whenever you need my help. I'm taking my time to be your rock. I don't ever wanna be apart. You gotta know, every day I got your back, yeah, you can count on me for that. So put your hand in mine, I will be there every day. When you're sick of the climb, I will make sure it's okay. I know you didn't ask for any of this, but we reach for the sky. That's the flying colors now. Show you something new. You gotta know.
So, I'm gonna make my own
Map. Atlas.
I'm gonna make my own window seat.
Window seat. How do you spell that?
Window seat. Window seat.
Window seat.
I need to be the person on Siri that says, how do you pronounce that? Window seat. Okay. I'm gonna make my own mat. Because I don't even know where you'd start to buy a mat. A custom mat. I guess a custom store. Etsy probably. We ain't gonna go through all that. I don't even know how to check out.
That takes forever.
I don't even know how to check out on Etsy. It's complicated.
Didn't I order you something on Etsy once?
Yeah, I remember it didn't get here and then...
Oh, it did.
Remember, no, it didn't, and then we had to track it down, and they had to send another one or something like that.
Oh, yeah. Was it your sweater?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to just pop a squat right here. Oh, I'm trying to get fancy. Alright. Move.
Please.
Did you see that?
Yeah. $20 tape measure and you're playing with it. No. No. You're doing it wrong. You're doing
Is that straight?
Baby.
No.
Do it is you're going to put
I don't want
this,
it like that.
because that lays like that and it
want it
lets
like
you
that.
get it. Well, would you just look at that?
Look, I did my first straight line. Alright, now we gotta go long ways. That's gonna be the hard part. Man, we're getting a whole art class. I got marker on the floor.
That's not funny.
Dagnabbit! It's permanent marker.
Did you get it off with your saliva?
No, it's stuck on there. Okay, you get that part up there? Now is where we get the bread knife out.
I'm anxious to see you do this.
Alright, go get my bread knife.
Get my bread knife,
It's a yellower one. Why does that not look even?
It's your head. It's not even.
So I was gonna go buy a fancy, expensive tool.
Which one is your bread knife? Is that the yellow one?
I just said the yellower one. You have selective hearing. I was going to... Did I shave my legs or am I just showing? Yeah, I shaved my legs. I was going...
It's just in.
I was going to buy the expensive jigsaw thing that you get for this, but then I read some hack in the comments where somebody was saying, I should have never bought this blaming thing. I could have just used a bread knife. And I was like, ooh, okay. Bread knife, it is. So I'm guessing we just saw it. Maybe.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
How many loaves of mattress do you need?
The ultimate bread slicer.
Get you making that PB and J
That is
sandwich.
so cool.
Breaking bread.
When I'm knifing my mattress like a piece of bread, I'm making sure my channel is getting that fed information on how to make a window seat.
I'm kind of butchering this one now.
What are you laughing at?
Hey, yo. There you go. Slather that
Using
butter.
my brain. Mama always said if I use my brain, I'd go somewhere. I sound like the water boy. Mama always said alligators don't angry because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush. Alright.
Have you told them of your obsessive love of Adam Sandler?
They know my obsessive love for Adam Sandler. I dress like him. I always say I'm the Adam Sandler of YouTube. I don't care how big the channel gets. Revenue, AdSense don't matter. You're going to find me out and about in sweatpants and a t-shirt that's probably got stains on it, and that's just how it is. I'll forever be YouTube's Adam Sandler.
What does that make me, David Spade?
You're David Spade.
I'd rather be Rob Schneider.
Look at this, son. Yeah, buddy. So would it have been cleaner if I got a tool? Probably not, because it's...
Yeah, you know? it would have been.
So, I mean...
Which one is your piece?
This piece.
The one? Which one?
This one.
Which one?
This one.
That one? Yeah. Then yeah. Let me see it. Pick it up.
It's good, ain't it?
Let me see the side. Oh yeah. That's actually not bad.
This looks like a big old green bean. Can't nobody say I ain't got no vegetables now. Green giant home. That was Red Robin, wasn't it?
Yeah. What's your most favorite jingle?
Canine Advantage really stopped all the biting. And they're itching, they're not biting. I'm not itching. Thanks for something. All my nutrients. Canine Advantage really stopped all the biting.
You know what my favorite one is?
15 years. What?
J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now. Something, something, and I need cash now.
Call J.G. Wentworth. 877 cash now.
877 cash now.
Now that we got our giant green bean, so I got some fabric that was similar to the couch. I thought it'd also add texture over there because there's a lot of white going on and I don't want it to look too sterile. So textures, patterns, things like that I want to bring to life over here. It's just just to mix it up a little bit, you know. So I found this and it is not identical, but it's very, very similar to the color and definitely the feel of my couch. So I got too much, as you can see. Oops. I'm going to tuck the green bean in. Tell it a bedtime story.
We live here. Merina, he'll look me dead in the eye and act like I'm a shoplifter. I'm just like, dude.
They're protecting
I
us.
see you every day.
Will you straighten that out over there?
No.
Man, we got enough to carpet our living room. You could turn this into a rug.
No.
We're going to lay the green bean down. Lay me down and softly whisper little love things in your ear. Lay me down. What
Where
are you
did
doing
you
over
put your
there? Are you
tape?
just over there looking pretty?
You think I look pretty?
I think you look gorgeous, always. Not that tape. Where's my fabric tape? Got this fabric fuse peel and stick tape at Hobby Lobby for $3.99. It's permanent adhesive. I don't know how to sew, and Shane knows how to sew, but he ain't sewed in a lot of years.
I can do like a very simple stitch.
So I'm just going to use this, and that way we can easily interchange this out for the seasons. So we're going to tuck it in like a burrito.
Just on the end.
Like right here. And then... Okay.
It's kind of looks like a nutty bar.
My little cheerleader nanny came in the house. I swear I could draw a crooked line and she'd be like, that is the best, most beautiful line I've ever seen in my life. This green stuff is actually the stuff that you guys saw me declutter. I gave them to Nanny and she was going to use them for the kiddos' beds for up there. She's going to only keep one though because she only has room for one. So I brought the other one back here and was able to save a lot of money by using that one to make the seat out of. I told you I was wanting to do that. I was wanting to add that kind of fabric to add a little texture because it's super white and just clean and slick. So I also wanted to go for things with pattern, but not too much. So I thought that these little, look at these, how cute they are. Not something I would normally grab for, but they're giving me, I don't know, they're giving like boho farmhouse vibes. And I really like that. Y'all know I love, my house is a little bit of everything, but I really love the boho. And I really love the farmhouse. Since this is so white, I wanted to add some pattern along with some fabric. Not a lot, but just in the places that really matter. Touches of it. I can go haywire with stuff sometimes. I refrain. I'm just doing touches of this kind of stuff. Everybody always says that their home matches their personality, and I don't want that because my home would be absolutely chaotic. I try to dim it down for the house. Otherwise, we're going to have stuff everywhere. It's going to be fabrics everywhere. It's going to be patterns. It's going to be bright colors, and mentally, I could never. I could never. Right now, we're trying to figure out if I want them on the top or if I want them in the middle. I'm thinking in the middle.
Okay.
Because I think that would look really good, don't you?
Yeah.
In the middle, it kind of brings your attention to the center there. Yeah, I like that in the middle.
You say that you don't need me. You say let's take things slowly. I hope you realize you're playing with fire. I know what heartbreak feels like. I know I've shed some teardrops. I've been here before.
I'm loving the feels it's giving me right now. I'm chasing that dopamine. Cabinet knobs give me dopamine. It's the little things, y'all. It's the little things. Nanny just left and she's absolutely loving it. She's like, Marina, she was watching me do the Christmas fold on the window seat and she's like, I'm loving this. So it has Nanny's seal of approval.
If we don't stop, if I don't go, I've been left alone every night when you go. And I hope you realize playing with the fire. Saying words ain't easy. I know you can't talk to me, but I hope you realize you're playing with fire. You were my one and only until you left me lonely. I guess you stopped to care. You have done it now, left me on the ground. This is it, I won't come back. If we don't stop, if we don't go, I've been left alone every night when you go. Sitting by myself, going crazy like all the time. If we don't stop, if I don't go, I've been left alone every night when you go. And
I want to scream! What? I want to scream! But I ain't gonna because my mirror's broke, but my soul is whole. Ain't no method to lose it. Could be worse.
Speak, Joy. Please speak. Oh.
Shane's gonna pick another one up, so I'm gonna work on decorating a little bit. Since other parts of my living room are kind of crowded with pictures and I've got a lot of pictures on showcase in those places, I'm going to focus on minimal decor items on this side of the room. I got all 3 of these candlesticks and the candles from Hobby Lobby. While I'm not really the biggest fan of Hobby Lobby's signs and stuff anymore, I don't do a lot of that in my house anymore. I do really love their decor and I think a lot of that stuff that they sell is beautiful. These vases also came from Hobby Lobby and the floral stuff I got is from Hobby Lobby too. Basically all of it's from Hobby Lobby. These are on the cheaper side. They kind of just look like little sticks with felt paper from the Dollar Tree on them, but I liked how simple they were. They weren't extravagant, they weren't very detailed, they were just simple, and I always get drawn to that kind of stuff, and I think it's because I tell you guys all the time, there's so much going on the inside of me. You guys think I am wild and free and chaotic on the outside. You should see the inside. It's wild. It really is. So I always gravitate towards the simple looking stuff, which is normally not what people gravitate towards, but for me, that's what I go for.
So I'm going to explain to you why it is important that when you build a mobile home, You need some studs in these walls. So one of my biggest complaints, especially here in the living room, because I guess it was a show house, I don't know. They don't have studs in the middle of this. That's why this thing, I can literally just bounce it.
The bare minimum was done.
Yeah, it was bare minimum. Well, the problem with that is I can't hang anything on this wall. So we got this big old mirror and it's supposed to be hanging in the middle, and I'm like, how in the world am I supposed to hang it? And then I thought, well, what if I actually get a piece of wood that's actually on this stud here. I'm gonna put one more screw in it just to make sure. And then we're gonna have a screw here, and that's what's gonna hold the mirror up. Problem is when I hung the wood up, it was like sticking out behind the mirror like cat ears. So, Merina had the idea of cutting the wood along the shape. So that's what I did. Circular saw, might I add.
Let's see if it works.
I'm gonna real quickly get one more screw in on the stud. Just like that.
Nice! Something that I've never really worried about were the face platelets to the light switches and the plug-ins. But in 2023, we're going to be worrying about that kind of stuff. We're going to be paying attention to details. So I got this nice little thing here at Lowe's. And it is hands down the nicest light switch cover platelet thing I have ever owned in my life. It was $13, so it was not cheap. It was an investment. I just dropped something. It's metal on the inside. Is that safe?
4, 5. That's the same metal they use in the electrical boxes and stuff.
I also added some hooks back up on this wall, but I didn't do any shiplap or anything. I wanted to keep it simple, so I just added some hooks and a wreath. I made my little flower arrangement with a eucalyptus plant that I already had and some flowers I got from Hobby Lobby, and this poof is from Lowe's.
Or was I dreaming last night? Was I dreaming last night? Why won't you tell me? Come on, just spit it out. Don't leave me hanging. Come on, let's work it out. Why won't you tell me? Come on, just spit it out. Don't leave me hanging. Come on, let's work it out. Come on, let's work it out.
I'm over the moon with how this project turned out. It has given us so much closed storage. We can not only store our homeschool and stuff in here, but we can also store our shoes in here, as well as our keys and stuff in the other area. We turned that into this, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I hope y'all have a blessed morning, even not, whatever it is, or wherever you're at. Know that I love you, but Jesus loves you more. I'll see y'all later.